Hey guys, we're at Aviair and I've got Will, who's the pilot that's going to take us on our flight this morning. Will, can you just give us a little bit of a rundown on where you actually go, what we will see and what to expect out of the trip?
Yeah, so today we'll take off out of Alquestro. We'll do a bit of a lap around the station, check out Saddleback Lookout, up past Zebedee Springs and Alquestro Gorge, and then we'll head over to Murray Falls, and we'll do a lap around Murray Falls before heading over the Saw Range, the Dunham River, the Great Northern Highway, down past the Ragged Range to the southwestern tip of Lake Argyle. And from Lake Argyle we'll cross over the Evelyn Ranges and check out the Bow River Mine, across into Lissadale Station, have a look at the homestead and cattle yards there, across the Bow River into Texas Downs Station, through to the Osmond Ranges, which are known as the ski jumps or the waves of the Kimberley, down into Purnalulu National Park, and we'll spend around 20 minutes flying around Purnalulu, which is of course the home of the Bungles. And once you've checked out all the gorges and Bungle Beehive domes, we'll climb back up and head up to the Argyle open pit diamond mine and do a lap around the mine, check out the mine itself as well as Argyle airstrip just to the east, and then we'll climb up a little bit back past the Ragged Range, across the Dunham River and Great Northern Highway back into Alquestro. And on the way back into LQ we'll check out Splendid Falls, and a little bit closer to home just beyond the station we'll have a look at the Pentecost Gorge, the Champagne Springs and Champagne Gorge before we come into land. So that'll be our flight today, just over 2 hours.
Awesome. Now, do you do other flights here other than that one, or is that just for something different, this map here?
Yeah, so this is all the flights we offer out of here. We've got our Bungle Scenic, which is that 2 hour flight that we'll be doing in just a moment. We've got our Coburn Scenic, which is this little light green line, and that's takes just about 45 minutes, so that's a little bit cheaper, and you get to see the Coburn Ranges up to Wyndham, the western arm of the Cambridge Gulf, and all of the gorges and rivers around Alquestro. So that's a pretty awesome little flight. And then we've got a full day tour of Mitchell Falls, and that involves flying up through the Coburns, over the Cambridge Gulf, up towards Berkeley River, and we'll descend and fly up the Berkeley River, which is absolutely stunning, and then we'll fly along the coast around the Berkeley River Lodge, past Seaplane Bay, and do a couple of laps around King George Falls. And this little bit of flying we do here is pretty incredible. Last time we did this flight, I saw it would have been about a 5 metre large saltwater crocodile, various sharks, a couple of dozen sea turtles. Awesome. We'll climb up back past Columbaroo, Napier Broom Bay, down past the Admiralty Gulf, the Osborne Islands for landing at Mitchell Falls, and from there a helicopter comes and picks us up, takes us from the airstrip over to Mitchell Falls. We do a bit of a scenic flight around the falls before we leave for a couple of hours, and I'll show you guys a couple of cool lookouts of the falls, an awesome little swimming spot. Then the chopper will come back and get us, take us back to the airstrip where you guys have lunch and a few drinks, that's all included, and we'll fly back for Alquestro, and we'll descend just prior to Home Valley and fly around the western side of the Coburn Range, up the Pentecost River, following the beautiful gorges and tributaries all the way back up into Alquestro. So those are sort of the 3 main flights that we do here, although we do charter out the aircraft if people have other specific destinations they want to go to. I've been up to Darwin before, transfers between here and Kununurra, a whole variety of stuff.
Obviously we found you by coming here. Do you guys have like a website? Say people that are travelling to the Kimberleys or coming to Alquestro, sitting there going, geez, I'd like to see what I can do there. Can they look up a website or look up you guys and actually book to make sure that they get a flight, so that when they get here they might only be here for 2 days, but you might be chockers, so people can plan ahead? And if so, what is the website, or how can people find you?
Yeah, of course. So jump on your phone or laptop, Google Aviair, it'll come up, first search result. Call the 1-800 number at the top of the page, and that'll put you through to our awesome admin and bookings team in Kununurra, and they'll help with your request from there in regards to booking in a flight for a particular day in advance. So yeah, just the first number on Google, 1-800 number, give that a call.
Alright, and how many flights, like, do you do a couple of flights a day, this big one that you're talking about? Is that done like on alternate days? Is it only when people book? Do you need a certain amount of people to go on the flight to do this big one, or how does it work?
Yeah, so all our flights are actually on demand. We don't have any set times when people want to go. So yeah, this Mitchell Falls flight we need a minimum of 4 people for. The Coburn flight and the Bungles flight we need a minimum of 2 people. So those leave on demand whenever people want to go. Obviously the Mitchell Falls is a day tour, so if someone books in for that, then that's the only flight we would be doing for that particular day. But the Bungles, we usually have 1 or 2 of them going a day. We can actually fit 3 of those in if we really need to. And quite often we'll be doing a couple of Bungles and then a Coburn flight at sunset. The last couple of days I've done Coburns in the morning and then a Bungles afterwards. So yeah, it all depends on demand. We're really flexible with people's travel arrangements, and we love to get them up flying whenever works for them. So
excellent. Really looking forward to getting out there and seeing. I suppose you do a bit of commentary as you're going along, do you?
Yeah,
give people a bit of a history lesson.
A little bit. Yeah. I'll run my mouth a little bit. I like to think I know a thing or 2 about the place. So no, we give commentary throughout.
No worries.
I think it's pretty informative, pretty interesting. So
all right, looking forward to it. Thanks, Will.
No worries.
Cheers.
Cheers. Rightio, and am I all ready to start her up? Beautiful, let's do it.
So guys, another morning, another adventure. We're here today at Zebedee Springs. We'll just give you a look around.
Oh, there must be falls up there.
There are little pools up there.
So this is the top of Zebedee Springs. Everyone else is down there. There's no more water holes up here, but the water is running.
So that was Zebedee Springs. Now, Zebedee Springs opens from 7 AM till 12 AM every day. They close it of an afternoon, I think, for tour groups and things like that. But if you want to come for a swim in these hot springs, get here early. The gate wasn't even open when we arrived, just after 7, so somebody obviously slept in. But get here early, get in and get out. But it's a beautiful, beautiful little spot. Back to the car park.
So guys, we're now going on the heli flight out to Merry Falls. Merry Falls. So that's the little chopper that we'll be taking, and we get a little picnic lunch with 6 cans of alcohol in it, and we spend 2 hours out there having a bit of a swim. Anyway, we'll bring you along for the ride. So guys, we've landed, now we're just walking into Merry Falls. I'd advise to wear some runners or some walking shoes next time, not just thongs. So we've arrived at Merry Falls, and when we've got here, they've actually got chairs that are here for you to sit on We've got pool noodles to float around with, and look at the fish that are in the water. How good is this? Crystal clear, lovely waterfall.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
And another bit of a waterfall coming down the wall over there. Absolutely stunning. But as I say, can it get any better? Well, yes it can. So as I was saying, can it get any better? Well, yes it can. I have 3 of these. Yes, they are mid-strength, but that is what they provide. How good is that? What you doing, Roz?
I'm feeding the fish. There's heaps of them here. I know why they hang around here now, because it's a picnic area and everyone gives them their stale crust. As you can see, this is on the Equestro Road going out to the main road, and it's quite dusty. In front of me is a car, in front of that's a van, in front of that's a car, and then in front of that's another van. So I'm only doing 45 k's an hour. Make sure you sit back far enough that you can see the car in front and whatever's coming on, because it does get quite dusty. So you don't want to be driving too fast, because if someone stops and they don't have their lights on, you'll go straight up their clacker. Now when I first came in, I didn't bother airing down. Since I've been in Equestro, I have aired down because I've been doing a few different tracks. So it's up to you whether you want to air down or not. The road's not overly bad, but it's only 60 k's an hour maximum anyway, so if you stick to that, or a bit slower, you shouldn't have any dramas. If you don't feel confident, then air down. The road's only, I don't know, maybe 15 k's in, if that. Might only be 10 k's, so it's not too far. Anyway, thought I'd just show you what the road's like when you're sitting behind someone. Well guys, we're at Emma Gorge Walk, part of Equestro, reception amenities and Emma Gorge Walk. So there's a building over there which does coffees and a few other little things. You need a permit, no dogs allowed. So yeah, we'll head on in, and actually I probably should change my shoes. I will, I'll go back and change my shoes. Okay, so just as you're coming in,
There's toilets. Emma Gorge, take nothing but photographs, leave nothing but footprints. Okay, so there's a little bit of rock hopping once you start getting in here. You'll see these little blue squares, you just keep following them. But it's nowhere near as bad as what it was yesterday. So guys, I'm about 2/3 of the way in. Not that far to go. Track's been fairly easy going. Still, go at your own pace and just watch your footing. I'm a bit of a quick walker, but for some of the older people and people with bung knees and ankles, just take your time. This is so much easier than El Questro Gorge. And I believe the swim at the end will be well worth it.
I'm sure this is the turquoise pond. I just can't find it.
How good is this? Pretty specky. Now for a swim. How good is this? And I've got a proper to go with it. Well, I'll finish this and time to get in. Emma Gorge. Absolutely awesome. Water's very cold but very refreshing. If you go over to the right hand side, over where those people are coming down, there's warm water coming out of there. There's a little bit of a pond where those people are sitting. It is a lot warmer. Very freezing cold in here, however, it is well worth the walk. Took me an hour to get in here. So guys, I've just got back from Emma Gorge. 11:54, I left at, probably only taken me about 40 minutes to hoof it back. But mind you, I was going at a cracking pace, following a young couple. I didn't have to do much thinking, I just sort of followed them and away I went. But back here they have a little bit of a restaurant. People having drinks. And I'll take you up and show you what they actually have. So they do breakfast, lunch and dinner. Brekkies 6:30 to 9. Lunch is 12 to 2:30 and dinner is 5:30 till 8. Alright, you can grab a pie. You can grab an espresso coffee, and then they've got normal pub drinks. Toilets, a bit more of a restaurant. And apparently there's a pool, but it looks like it's closed. Yep, she's definitely closed, alright. Okay, Emma Gorge lunch. Steak sandwich. Lettuce, tomato, caramelised onion, aioli, relish, bacon cheese, served on Turkish bread, $26, not too bad. Crock burger, $25, a beef burger, $25, Caesar salad, $18. Add chicken or prawns, or a Greek salad. That's not too bad, and the prices are quite good. Okay, so the dinner menu, entree, crispy Szechuan pepper chicken, salt and pepper calamari, sweet corn miso fritters, barramundi fish cakes. Prices aren't too bad. Mains, ginger soy chicken, grilled local barramundi, beef strip loin, $48 for 300 grams. Barramundi, $42. Rice noodle salad. Sides, womback and green onion slaw, quinoa salad, creamy mashed potato, bowl of chips. Dessert. Mango sorbet, 5-spice panna cotta, seasonal fruit platter, cheese platter. So there you have it. That's the dinner menu. What's on it, Emma? Sunrise tomorrow, sunset. In doing area, okay. So drinks, ice creams, a few little souvenirs. Very much like over at El Questro. So yeah, just your stock standard souvenirs. But quite a nice little place. Well, that's my time at Emma Gorge done. I'll go back and see Roz and see what's cracking. Catches. Hey guys, it's that time again, joke time with Dave. My boss asked me the other day, why do I only get sick on work days? I turned around and said to him, must be my weakened immune system. Catches.